Morning, 9:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm T-Speaker222 with Dogecoin and you on this Sunday, September 25th, 2022, here on the East Coast. So, we're going to cover Dogecoin today as I appreciate the votes. I'll put out another vote in the members-only area on the Dogecoin and you Telegram. We'll see how this flows, and as long as we get a little bit of back and forth, I will continue to do these updates. If not, and we have not, if we have a lack of communication, well, I'll do this as seen fit, but I'm not going to continue to do something if there's nobody here. But we do have a nice little following here, so I will continue to put these updates out, and we'll talk about not only the technical analysis, but the blockchain. So this is the blockchain information on Dogecoin, the people's cryptocurrency, and then we'll go over a little bit of TA on Dogecoin. So what is Dogecoin? An open source, peer-to-peer digital currency favored by Shiba and used worldwide. At its heart, Dogecoin is the accidental crypto movement that makes people smile. It is also an open source peer-to-peer cryptocurrency that utilizes blockchain technology, a highly secure, decentralized system of storing information as a public ledger that is maintained by a network of computers called nodes. More than this, though, is the ethos of Dogecoin summarized in the Dogecoin Manifesto and its amazing, vibrant community made up of friendly folks just like you. So I would like to go through some of the Dogecoin information. So, Dogecoin. A whale holds nearly 30% of Dogecoin supply. Is this true? A common source of FUD surrounding Dogecoin is the claim that certain wallets holding a large percentage of the supply are owned by private investors, or so-called whales. In reality, many of the top Dogecoin wallets are cold wallets or hot wallets controlled by exchanges and brokers, and they thus represent Dogecoin held in custody for thousands or hundreds of thousands even of people. To those accustomed to blockchain analysis, many of these wallets appear as wallets managed by trading platforms, as they exhibit patterns of activity and volume that are more typical of crypto exchanges or brokerage services holding large amounts of collateral. In particular, the Dogecoin community has identified the exchanges and brokerage platforms behind some of the largest wallets, including the infamous whale holding 30% of the supply. This was possible through a bit of community sleuthing that involved collecting circumstantial evidence and tracking deposits and withdrawals from exchanges to private wallets. As it turns out, that infamous whale wallet, which was split across several addresses in October-November 2021, contains the holdings of hundreds of thousands of retail holders. Customers of these exchanges and brokerage services sometimes voluntarily opt to hold Dogecoin within the custodial solutions offered by these platforms. Other times they are forced to do so, since some platforms might not allow withdrawing to private cold wallets. Whenever this has been the case, the Dogecoin community has been asking insistently and ceaselessly for those platforms to enable withdrawals. Little by little over the past months, more of these services have enabled withdrawals to private wallets. It is also important to educate the community in this sense so that they can understand the benefit, but also the responsibility of decentralization and non-custodial wallets, which is at the core of a permissionless, decentralized cryptocurrency. Similarly, it is important to realize that this is also a problem of maturity of Dogecoin ecosystem, as more and better non-custodial solutions are built for Dogecoin holders. Will realize the benefits and importance of self-custody, not your keys, not your Dogecoin after all. So tomorrow, we're going to get into Dogecoin has no utility. That's going to be the next one on our update. So let me know what you think, and let me know what you think of the direction. Now let's get into the chart. So Dogecoin currently sits on the USDT tether chart in relation to BitGet, I believe. No, this is the KuCoin chart. Dogecoin is at 0.6349. And right now we've bounced over the 20-day, which is a critical level of support, resistance. Right now, if you pull this across, that was the ascending triangle that we've sideways consolidation. And that's a resistance line that we can still use. That's still valid. And then better yet, to make this even easier, and this will make it easier actually, we can get this arrow out for our uptrend. And this has created us a beautiful uptrending support right here that we can use. So that's basically like the ascending triangle. We have this underneath support, which is an uptrending support at about 0.63. And then overhead, we're trying to break out of 0.655. If we break out of the 0.655 Dogecoin this morning, we have a top end all the way up here. Not this morning, but in this pattern formation. If we don't break down, the top end of this is all the way up at 0.94. But we do have a resistance level that's going to be very difficult to get out at 0.71. Even if we hold this resistance, break it, hold it, and bounce up. So that's what I'm seeing for Dogecoin. Make sure to let me know what you think in the comments.